Hi, I'm Laura Hoy for Benzinga, and here's a look at what you can expect from the markets today, Monday, October 14th. Failed budget talks over the weekend have many worried that the U.S. government will not come to an agreement before the October 17th deadline. Democrats and Republicans have reopened the issue of automatic spending cuts set to take place at the beginning of 2014, which have put negotiations on rocky ground. German Chancellor Angela Merkel has been working hard to cross party lines and form a grand coalition. She's set to meet with the Social Democrats on Monday and the Greens Party on Tuesday. Germany's finance minister has said that he expects the new government to be in place by mid-November. China's CPI rose to 3.1% in September after poor weather increased the price of food. Although the figure is still below the country's target of 3.5%, analysts are expecting to see CPI rise in the fourth quarter, which could force China's central bank to consider policy tightening. India suffered its strongest cyclone in 14 years over the weekend, but the death toll stood at just 15 people due to the nation's massive preparation and evacuation efforts. The Red Cross warned that the country will need more aid over the coming days as nearly 1 million people have been uprooted. Talks between Iranian officials and Western diplomats may have reached a setback over the weekend after Iran refused to send nuclear material out of the country. Iranian officials have indicated that they're willing to be flexible in other areas, however, they refuse to consider sending any material out of the country. Asian markets were mixed on Monday. The Japanese Nikkei was up 1.48%, China's Shanghai Composite was up 0.54%, and the Shenzhen Composite was up 0.97%. However, South Korea's Kospi lost 0.04%, and New Zealand's NZ50 was down by 0.14%. European markets were quiet on Monday morning. The UK's FTSE was up by 0.88%, and the Eurozone Stock 600 was unchanged. Italy's MIB gained 0.24%, and the German DAX and Spanish IBEX were both flat. In commodity markets, energy futures were lower. Brent futures lost 0.07%, and WTI futures lost 0.16%. Gold was up by 0.27%, and silver was down by 0.37%. Industrial metals were mostly higher, with zinc posting the largest gains, up 1.16%. The dollar lost out on Monday. The euro gained 0.19% against the American currency, and the pound was up 0.21% against the greenback. Investors flocked to the yen, which gained 0.30% against the dollar. Monday's economic calendar should be relatively quiet, with expected releases including Eurozone industrial production and Swiss PPI. And that's it for today's Market Primer. I'm Laura Hoy for Benzinga. Good luck on your Monday trades.